Well, I was gonna continue my Legend of Korra videos today. Then I woke up this morning and I went on Twitter and the first thing I saw, Star Wars! Nothing but Star Wars! The official trailer for The Mandalorian Season 2 dropped this morning out of the blue. God bless you, Twitter, cause I'm still not enjoying Legend of Korra. But I love Star Wars shit. And I really enjoyed The Mandalorian Season 1. I know some people had some problems with it, and yeah, you know what? I'll even agree with some of those problems. The story did seem a little weak at some points, but all in all, it's very enjoyable Star Wars sci-fi adventure. It was better than Rise of Skywalker, and Baby Yoda is freaking adorable. So now we finally have a trailer for Season 2, which just does not show us that much at all. It's pretty short, which TV show trailers are usually pretty short, so I guess I shouldn't be surprised. It starts out, you see the Mandalorian ship, the Razor Crest. It seems like it's in pretty bad shape. I don't presume to know what's going on there, but I think the Mandalorian might just lose his ship this season, which sucks, yeah. The first thing I really want to talk about in this trailer, though, is the voiceover, because the voiceover you hear is dialogue from Season 1, actually. It's the scene where the Mandalorian's talking with the Armorer. I'm pretty sure it was the last episode of Season 1, because it was a scene where it was pretty much decided that the Mandalorian was going to become this father figure to the child. You know, you two are a clan of two now. But now, the way this trailer's making it sound is like, okay, you're gonna be a temporary father figure to this child while you go on your mission to deliver it to the Jedi. Because the voiceover says you have to return this child to its own kind, this group of ancient warriors called Jedi. First of all, the Jedi are not that ancient. They were around some, 30 years before the events of this show? Is that considered ancient? But I'm getting off topic. My point is that this is new info. Is the Mandalorian's mission this season just to deliver Baby Yoda to the Jedi? Because I thought they were gonna be together for like the rest of their lives now. You know, I thought they were a clan of two. I don't want them to say goodbye at the end of this season. And I'm pretty sure they won't, because there is that line the Mandalorian has in this trailer where he says, "Wherever I go, he goes." So it sounds to me like they're pretty inseparable, which I love. Because at this point, we all have an attachment to that child. We don't want to say goodbye to Baby Yoda, so we won't. I heard that child has an official name, though. I heard they're gonna say it in this season. Like we learned the Mandalorian's name at the end of Season 1, maybe we'll learn the child's name at the end of Season 2. And so a couple of things you see in this trailer. First off, we're going back to Tatooine, which, God damn it. The 5th episode of Season 1 was the Tatooine episode, and I felt it was the most fan-servicey of all the episodes. Cause come on, you go back to Mos Eisley Cantina, and you have that one asshole who was Han Solo wannabe. Granted, you also had Ming-Na Wen in that episode, and she's badass. But still, that episode was like fan service galore, cause it was all Tatooine and Tusken Raiders and shit, which you also see in this trailer. I think we just have to accept the fact that anything new Star Wars at this point is gonna have fan service. I think that's just gonna be a fact of life at this point. Not that I'm complaining too hard, because I do love seeing Tatooine. But there's a shot where you see an ice planet, and the voiceover line that you hear over that shot of the ice planet is talking about how there were great battles back in the day. So it's like, okay, ice planet and there were battles. Is that Hoth? It very well could be Hoth, and I kind of hope it is, because that battle scene with the AT-AT walkers in Empire Strikes Back is one of my favorite battle scenes in all of Star Wars. The Battle of Hoth, man, it's awesome. And the AT-ATs blew up the Rebel base, so maybe we get to see the wreckage here. That would be awesome. I'd love that. Fan service? Yeah, absolutely, but it's for me, a Star Wars fan, seeing crashed snow speeders in the snow or big crashed AT-AT walkers that are still on their sides and shit. That'd be pretty cool. And then you get to the part where they're in a crowd and you see this one woman who's hooded, and then you see people walk by and she's gone, so you're like, oh, okay, that's a Jedi. That's Sasha Banks is the actress who plays her. I say actress because she's actually a wrestler in WWE, so I'm like, okay, well, there's another fighter we have in Star Wars. First we had Gina Carano, who was badass in Season 1, and I really liked her, and now we have Sasha Banks. I don't know who she plays. I don't think it's been revealed yet, but it looks like she plays a Jedi, the way she's all hooded and cloaked and she disappears and shit. But it does make me wonder, like, this is after Return of the Jedi. I thought Luke was like the only Jedi left at that point. So here comes a theory. What if after the events of Return of the Jedi, there were still Jedi out there who were hidden, you know, besides Luke? They hid the fact that they were Jedi because the Empire was winning the war, but after the rebellion won, some Jedi are now coming out of hiding because they're like, oh, we don't have an Empire to be afraid of anymore. I know there are gonna be people out there who know more about Star Wars lore than I do, and they're gonna be like, yeah, no shit, Andy. That's how it is. So if you're gonna tell me that in the comments, just be nice about it, okay? I did hear that Ahsoka Tano's gonna be in this show, played by Rosario Dawson. I don't know much about Ahsoka Tano. I know she's a fan favorite, but I never watched the Clone Wars. I never watched those cartoons, and don't hate me, okay? Just don't hurt me. I never watched the Clone Wars. I never watched Star Wars Rebels either. I've seen a few episodes here and there, but I'm not really educated in terms of that. I've been told that I should watch it because it's really good, but I don't know, I just haven't yet. But I do want to see Ahsoka Tano. In fact, I was kind kind of hoping to see her in this trailer. But the fact that she wasn't in this trailer, I'm fine with it because they're just saving it for when you watch the show. I feel like she's gonna pop up at the end of one of the episodes and people are gonna be like, oh shit, it's Ahsoka Tano! So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to seeing her. Although I do hope she's not in just one episode and that's it. I want to see her in action. I want her to stick around. Because for me, this is gonna be my first time really seeing Ahsoka Tano in something. I'm not gonna have that attachment to her that Clone Wars fans have. So it's a new, interesting, unique perspective that I have. I don't know, I'm looking forward to seeing it. So like maybe this mysterious hooded Jedi is gonna spot the Mandalorian with the child and she's gonna be like, hey, you there. Follow me, and then she's going to lead him and the child to Ahsoka Tano, and then that'll be the end of the episode? That'd be pretty cool. But alright, let's move on. You see, Cara Dune and Greef Karga are back this season. I was wondering if they would make a return, but it's one of those things where I thought these characters were gonna be, like, not sticking around as regular characters, if you know what I mean. Like, Cara Dune you didn't see in season 1 until episode 4, and then you didn't see her again until, like, the end of the season. Same thing with IG-11, you saw him in, like, the first couple episodes, and then he came back at the end of the season. So I thought these characters were not, like, regular characters, they were just guest characters. Meaning, I didn't think I would see any of these characters again in season 2, or ever again in The Mandalorian. But nah, I guess they're back in this season. Again, I'm not complaining, because I like those characters, especially Cara Dune, she's a badass. I was just surprised to see them, that's all. And then at the end of this trailer, we get the funny part. When Baby Yoda covers himself up, I was like, nah. It's funny. I laughed out loud at that, I'm serious. It seems like this Baby Yoda is getting smarter and maybe even a little taller, but certainly more adorable. But I do like the fact that you hear the action going down, but you don't see it. It's just pitch black screen for a few seconds and you hear all these sound effects going on like bam, pow. And at first I was like, well, that's kind of lame. I want to see this action scene. I want to see Mandalorian throwing down because it's an action scene with the Mandalorian. But after thinking about it, I get why they blacked it out, because Baby Yoda doesn't see it. So you're getting the child's perspective here, which I love. I think that's great. And then at the very end, you get a little bit of that action scene. You see Mandalorian stabbing that one guy and he falls over dead. You're like, ooh, okay. I guess the Mandalorian is getting better at fighting. I mean, he was also getting out those whistling bird things, the little homing missiles. I'm sure those come in handy. They're like the Batmobile missile barrage in Batman Arkham Knight. Always a useful thing to have. So in the end, yeah, I really love this short trailer for The Mandalorian Season 2. I'm really looking forward to it. And I feel like it might just be better than Season 1. I mean, hell, I'm just glad they were able to finish filming the whole damn thing. You know, given the circumstances. It's premiering in just a month and a half on Disney Plus, and it's just gonna have more Star Wars-y shit that I love. More Mandalorian, more Baby Yoda, more awesome visual effects. That flight through the clouds in the trailer that you see, that was awesome. And we might just have some Jedi action this season, you know? Ahsoka Tano's coming back, and that other Jedi who we don't know yet. Returning characters, you know, I hear a certain bounty hunter may also make an appearance this season. One that we all know. So I guess we'll see. So the official trailer for The Mandalorian Season 2. Have you watched it yet? What do you think about it? And are you looking forward to this season, or did you watch season 1 and not like it? Whatever opinion you have, it's totally fine with me, but I want to hear it. So whatever you think, go ahead and leave a comment. And don't forget to subscribe. This is the way.